Jack and I met on a magical night out when I humiliated myself more than I've ever had before.
It was probably the best moment of my life. Maybe the worst of Jen's.
Mine. For the first time ever, like in my career, I never assume anyone knows who I am. Yeah. And I saw Harrison Ford and like J.J. Abrams, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. We're all co-workers. Like I can just go. So I was like, be right back, guys. I'm gonna go say hi to the Star Wars dudes. And I approached their table and was like. And the whole table was just like. And so I realized while I was dancing, I was like, they have no idea who I am. They have no idea who I am. And so I just turned around and walked back. Dying.
Because I'd done this show with Harrison Ford, so he's like the only A-list Hollywood star that I know. I mean, he's the only one that I have. So she had just been blanked, and I was like, hey, it's all right, I'll go say hi to Harrison. Everyone in the group was like, Jack, don't do this. You will be humiliated. I was like, nah, me and Harrison are tight. They genuinely had no idea. So I get up, I walk over, and at this point, I'm like, oh, God, maybe he won't remember me, and I will be humiliated as well. I walked over, and literally, as I walked over, he was like, hey, Jack!
Was it when you were auditioning for the first X-Men?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Was it, you had to come here to do it?
This is just like, this is just humiliate Jennifer Day. I was auditioning for the first X-Men. My passport was expiring under 6 months, which apparently you're not supposed to travel, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, whatever you do, don't tell them that you're here for work, because they'll ask for a work visa. Say you're here for pleasure. And I'm like, oh, my good God. I have to lie to a customs officer. And so I'm working myself up so much through the line. I'm like, okay, I just have to have a backstory. I got a backstory, and I have to believe it. And so he gets there, and he was like, business or pleasure? And I was like, pleasure? What are you doing for pleasure? My brother's getting married. And he was like, where's he getting married? Wimbledon. Is he American? Yes. Do you have an invitation? No. Are you telling the truth? No. No. I don't have a work visa, and my passport expires, and I'm not even supposed to be here. And then I had to sit in a tiny little jail for like 5 hours while they called my employer. I felt tiny.
But Jack, didn't you have a problem going the other way?
Yeah, I've just been in New York to do some press in New York. And the man at the customs that stamps the passports, he was like, what is your occupation? And I was like, comedian. He was like, are you as funny as Jerry Seinfeld? I was like, no. He was like, correct.